The case is really this dude don't feel like this dude is gonna be able to help him get up. That's what it really is. Yeah. This dude doesn't feel like this man can help him. He doesn't feel like, he's not benefiting me. Like, and the dude that can benefit him is out of his tax bracket.
What's up, Dreamers? Thank you for tuning in. You are tuning into the second podcast of Untold Dreams. So big thanks for that. Big thanks for that. As you already know, I'm T555, Dreamer number one. We got Dreamer number two behind the camera. And again,
Dreamer number three, Polo.
Dreamer number three right here.
Yep.
And today,
special guest with us today.
Today we got a very special guest. I mean, we know him very personally. We went to high school with him. We knew him since middle school. In fact, we seen him on the late bus.
Yep.
With us today, we have the up-and-coming hip-hop artist from Boston, Massachusetts, your very own E Youngin. Not only does he rap, but he produces his own beats. He's an artist first. And he recently dropped his new mixtape, Ball's Obsession, with his main man, DizzyGotHeat. So, how y'all doing today?
Pretty good, boss. Pretty good, man. Pretty good, man. Like again, they say I go by E Youngin, man. New up and coming artist out of Boston, Massachusetts, just trying to get it, man. Got my main producer with me, DizzyGotHeat. You want to say something?
Make sure you turn the mic.
Yeah, we just dropped our project, Ball's Obsession. It's pretty fire. People tapping into it. Just keep tapping into it.
Of course. And like I mentioned earlier, you from Boston, Massachusetts. Where exactly are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Dorchester. Yes, correct. Yeah, so right around Phil's Corner. Grew up around there my whole life, and yeah, since then.
Okay.
Well,
yeah, I grew up in Dorchester as well, Phil's Corner. I lived there for like half of my life. Then I moved around for a little bit.
No, that's good to hear. Nice to see you representing from Dorchester, because I'm from Dorchester too.
Yeah.
Roxbury over here.
House, you know.
It's all love, of course.
Roxbury definitely better than Dorchester.
Cool.
Not too much.
I mean, hey, the city's a city, but you know what it is, man. Dorchester, bro. Hey, who knows, man? Who really knows at the end of the day? When it comes to the Hoopers, though,
Roxbury, we got
Dorchester, bro. What?
We got a few.
Bro, start with Dorchester first. And I feel like because Dorchester got a lot of the dudes that made it from Dorchester for sure.
Wow.
I mean, Roxbury, they got some dudes that made it too when it come out there, and they got a lot of hip hop
really
artists
doing
too.
our shit. Yeah,
For sure. The city is city though. We all trying to make it for sure.
Exactly.
That's what I talk.
No, regardless, it's all love. We all just trying to put our city on the map.
Exactly.
So that's all it really is.
Exactly.
You know, you said you guys both came from, Dorchester. Y'all got any stories about your upbringing being from Dorchester, anything like that?
Word. Basically, I met him in the first day of sixth grade. That's crazy, but what's crazy about it is our fathers knew each other before that. We didn't even know that until the eighth grade graduation, I think. Yeah, around there. I guess his father was a barber, and my pops was always getting his cuts from him back in the day, like in the 90s and shit. So it's kind of crazy how it worked out. But yeah, I met him first day of sixth grade.
Word, that's lit. Yeah, stayed locked in.
No, that's awesome, because it really is a small world. I mean, I just found out my roommate from college, he's living on the street my dad grew up in Cambridge, and I didn't know that until like this year, and I knew this dude since I met him my freshman year in college. So for like 4 years, I had no idea he and my dad grew up on the same street, and it's like what?
Exactly.
It's a small world for real.
Especially Boston. Everybody know everybody out here.
Exactly.
It make no sense, man.
Everyone.
Shorty, man. You can't, man. It's ridiculous out here, bro. It's bad, man. It's bad.
Yeah.
Boston. Yeah.
Way too small.
For sure.
It is.
Oh, speaking of family, though, you say you grew up in the church. Your family, really religious. How did they feel and take it, when you told them, I want to be a rapper? What was were they really supportive at the beginning?
Well, yeah. Basically, it's art at the end of how I look at it. You feel me?
Yep.
We all are all artists. You feel me? You guys are artists. What we're doing right now is art. Everything is art. Yep. So it's just because I'm trying to do my art in this sort of way, I can't. You guys can't. They can't. You feel me? You can't. Exactly. At the end of the day, you can't be too mad at the art. But like I said, them being religious, I started rapping we started doing this really seriously in 2018. That was the year I dropped the my first EP, all that. And since then, they didn't take it too well, you feel me? I didn't really just come and tell them, like, yeah, I want to be a rapper, you feel me? It started out with just, I'm going to be an artist, you feel me? Because, you know, that's the easy route. And that's what at the end of the day, that's low-key what I still kind of call myself, because I don't see myself as a rapper, you feel me? Because rappers, when they rap, like, they just rap, you feel me? Like, I feel like rappers just rap, you feel me? And that's not what I want to do at all, you feel me, bro? Like, I want to be labeled more of an artist, you feel me? And me kind of explaining that to them in that type of way, I feel like it sits better with them, knowing that it's like he can venture off into some Christian stuff. You see what Kanye's doing, you feel me? So who knows, like, it could venture off into gospel one day. I would love to make gospel music. Like I said, I love gospel music, I love rock music, I love all types of genres. So it's like I would love to venture off one day. Who knows?
That's dope.
For sure.
Yeah, when I was younger, my mom didn't really like the music I was listening to. Like, she wasn't.
I mean, my mom was the same way, so I know exactly what you mean.
My mom loved my music. Well, I love my mom's music, Jim Jones and all that.
My mom and dad was the exact same way.
My parents, like, they support the producing thing with me because, like, rappers and producers, they kind of looked at it a little differently.
Yep.
Like, rappers, they put out words, certain kind of words. Producing is just the music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big facts. And yeah, also shout out to Vaz Entertainment, man. He's a promoter in Boston, Massachusetts. He actually he's the reason why I had my first show by actual A-list celebrity, Fulio.
Word.
And yeah, shout out to Vaz, man.
Shout
He's doing big
shout
things.
Vaz.
Yeah,
Shout
for
out
sure.
Vaz.
And you know, you mentioned earlier, you know, about, you know, your upbringing being from Dorchester. Both of you guys. Do you guys feel like your music is influenced by where you're from, the type of music you make?
In all seriousness, I think what my music is, I bring it to a different sense because I clearly I don't make Christian music, you know what I mean? So it's like I take in all types of genres, you feel me? And that's what really what I try to do to set myself aside, because it's like the hip hop wave, it's not one thing you can attack at all times. You feel me? You gotta listen to all types of genres. You feel me? So it's like when it come down to rock, Christian music, no cap, heavy metal. Some heavy metal is actually got bumped. Real talk. People be like, oh, I can't listen to all that. But if you really in tune with music and notes, you're gonna like heavy metal because you know, just the music, the percussion is ridiculous in heavy metal. So it's like
you gotta know what you really like.
Exactly. So it's like if you could tap into some of that stuff, heavy metal, hip hop, regular pop music, man, all that. But yeah, that's for me for sure.
No, that's awesome to hear. Y'all seem like y'all got into music at a very young age. When y'all start getting into music, would y'all say?
So it's crazy because that it's like the end of the last day of high school. It seemed like that's when we really like. I remember we went upstairs. It was what was that music room called? You remember what it's?
I remember it just being music production class.
Yeah. One of the music production rooms on the fourth floor. Y'all know?
Yeah.
We went up there. I think it was the last day. I think it was. It's crazy. One of the last days. And we literally just started putting together a beat. And then we was just like, yeah, this is what we want to do for sure. Like, this is what we trying to do. And I remember that summer, I made up a song just out of to a YouTube beat, you know, put up a song together. I recorded it at his house. It was the first song I ever did. That's still on SoundCloud, matter of fact, right? Yeah, All Bars. That's still on his SoundCloud.
What's it called?
It's called All Bars.
All
Bars. I'm gonna have to check that out.
We'll make sure to link that in the bio. Make sure y'all check that out.
My very first song. It ain't don't expect too much. It's my very first track, but yeah, you can see the progression for sure though, and what we both do for sure.
Got you. No, that's really awesome to hear. And doing that together, I bet that meant a lot because, you know, doing stuff together with your boys, it's a lot easier than doing it by yourself. So speak on that. How has that been to have each other to rely on?
Yeah, being collaborative, like, it helps out a lot. Like learning from someone else and learning what they know and putting it into what you know. They could take what you know and put it what they know.
Well, yeah, just to piggyback on what he said, to have him like with me in this is huge because in all seriousness, he's the biggest like thing with like in this music game with me right now. Like when it comes to promoting, when it comes to supporting money wise, studio time, when it comes to all that, we're in this together. So we know it's like it's power in numbers for sure. Like when it comes down to it, me and him is in this together. So it's like we gonna put this work together and put what needs to be done to get the promo out there, to get this out there, all that for sure.
That's awesome to hear. It seems like y'all motivate each other and y'all journal off each other. Are there any other like drives and motives that you guys would want to mention? Things that you guys feel like really drive you guys to keep doing what you're doing?
Well, what drives me is like trying to improve with the melodies.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm trying to. That's the main thing I'm trying to focus on. Like learning notes and keys. Like I feel like I already mastered like the drums, like percussions and the bass. Like that's easy.
So you would say your drive is just wanting to get better, right?
Yeah.
Just wanting to get better. What about you?
All seriousness, my drive is to obviously want to get better too, but it is to make a difference in the city for sure. Because like I feel like a lot of people in the city have like the means to work with each other, but nobody want to work with each other. And I'm not gonna say because everybody's only reason is why nobody want to work with each other because this dude got beef with this dude. That's not even always the case. The case is really this dude don't feel like this dude is gonna be able to help him get up. That's what it really is. This dude doesn't feel like this man can help him. He doesn't feel like he's not benefiting me. Like, and the dude that can benefit him is out of his tax bracket. So he's not gonna obviously hit that dude up because he can't get to him. So it's like if Boston come together, we all come together. Like, okay, we can benefit each other if we all work together. And another thing is, you guys only want features. That's it. You guys only want to hop on somebody else's song. That's it. Like nobody want to, you feel me? Nobody want to create like, okay, let's create this. Let's get down. You want a feature? I'll do a feature for you, and you do a feature for me. We can all get this together. Everybody just want to hop on their own, like somebody that's popping off, somebody that has their own waves. Some people just want to hop on their music. You feel me? It's like we can all come together. We can do one for one. We could let's benefit off of each other. That's all I'm saying. For sure.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta do it together. It's about supporting one another, really. We just talking about that.
Especially coming from Boston, like we don't have that many Boston artists, so like I think like we definitely should all work together to make sure like let's put Boston on the map. Let's make sure people know like Boston ain't just like the Tea Party and all that other stuff. Like let's tell them what else we're about. Like we got other things.
Big facts.
Gotta spread the love.
Real talk.
So taking the time to develop y'all craft and develop y'all sound, would you guys always say you guys have the sound you guys have now? Tell us about that journey.
And since then, in my opinion, we've started off somewhere where it was like we only doing maybe this YouTube beats everybody else is using. We went from there to really just we about to create our own percussion and make it good that nobody else has this. You feel me? Nobody else has this work. The only way they're gonna get this work is if they try to recreate it, and you can't recreate what somebody has already made. It's gonna be different some way. So us doing that was the biggest part. And my sound wise, like if people go to the SoundCloud, check out my very first EP, also Money Motives EP. The whole EP is there. You could be able to easily tell the difference in sound for sure.
Yeah, make sure y'all go check that out, and make sure y'all like on this video too.
Yeah, like the video.
Like the video. But yeah, that's really awesome to hear y'all really started from creating YouTube beats into wanting to make something that was unique, something that if somebody did, get it, they'd have to copy it.
Exactly.
Do you feel like being different and having unique is very important?
Different is extremely important right now. It's like the SoundCloud wave and era is dead. Obviously, I'm not gonna say it's completely dead because maybe people is still up there blowing up on SoundCloud. But all them rappers that was all coming out sounding the same in 2022, where really are they? No names to be mentioned. You feel me? Because hopefully one day we can work. We'll see. Hopefully we'll see if all work out. But at the end of the day, it's like being different in your own art everybody different, like I said before, but being different in your own art, not trying to sound like the next man, not trying to sound like the next big thing.
Yep.
It's just doing what you love because it sounds good. That's the best thing you can do. But if you're really trying to create your sound off another man's sound, like, oh, I love how he sounds, let me use this word, let me interpret it the way he says it. It's like, what are you doing? And there's a lot of artists that build their name off doing that.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, that works for y'all. Understand it. It works for you guys, but it's not gonna work for everybody. That's just not gonna happen. It's not. So being different in your own sound and being able to sell it to the audience, that's the best thing you can do for sure.
What made you choose like going about that melody route though? Like I noticed you're not rapping like other Boston rappers. Like a lot of Boston rappers are like a lot of drill now and all that. Like you're on a different kind of wave than a lot of them. So I really wanted to know, like, why'd you choose this route?
Well, yes, exactly. I think it has a lot to do with the music I used to listen to, you feel me?
Yep.
Like starting out with all the different music and singing a lot, you feel me? I started out even in high school. I was in I don't know if y'all remember Jubilee.
Yeah,
Of course.
It was actually a gospel choir in high school that I was a part of for like 3 years. Shout out Jubilee. But yeah, man. And just being a singer, I think starting out as a singer, just really wanted to sing and just mixing that into melodic rap. You feel me? That's what really bring this out. Cause first it was like y'all say, y'all when they check out that first song I ever did, it's just, you can hear me trying to find myself. I'm just trying to go all bars. It's called all bars for a reason, but it's like I'm just saying stuff, just spitting stupid. You feel me? I'm just saying stuff to make it sound good, and none of it. You gotta be the judge.
You gotta start somewhere, bro. Don't hate on
exactly.
that. It's all love.
Exactly.
It's where you came from with that journey.
Big facts. Exactly. That's what really matters. But yeah, y'all get the gist exactly.
Nah, I love to hear that, man, because you know, our first video isn't gonna be our last one.
Exactly.
We here to develop and get better. So we definitely feel that a lot.
Word, real talk.
Yeah, bro.
Sounds like you've been using that as an advantage. All your backgrounds and experiences. It sounds like you've been using that as an advantage. What we're trying to do, because we are called Untold Dreams. We're trying to inspire people to follow their dreams, and I want them to also understand, like, being different and taking experiences from past backgrounds. Like you said, you mentioned Jubilee from high school, growing up in the church, the music, the different types of music you listen to, your boys just being connected with you. That's really important, and I think it's really important that those listening, that they are following a dream, that they focus on their experiences, try to find what drives them. So just having that understanding makes it a lot easier. I mean, I'm doing this with my boys, so it's all love, and like I don't want to stop this. Like once we started this, I was like, yeah, this is really what I want to do, like for real.
Exactly.
So I definitely know that feeling. Do you have any like words you want to inspire other people, to maybe follow their dreams? Anything you want to, mention to them?
For sure, man.
Advice too?
For sure. The best advice I can really give is to you just can't give a fuck about anything. You feel me? Like about any of these haters. You feel me? You can't care. You cannot care. Like, they're gonna hate. They're going to be mad. It's like, it's just the gist of the situation. You got to think, if people aren't doing what they want, people seeing you do something they want to do, and you feel me, they can't get to that level, you feel me, hate's inevitable. Yep. So at the end of the day, you gotta keep doing what you love to do. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you're getting love from one person, that should mean something to you. If it's your art, you feel me, and somebody says, oh, that look good, you made that shirt look good, yo, that should give you the most motivation. You can get 7 other billion people, you feel me, to say that shirt look good and blow up, you feel me. So at the end of the day, man, do what you want to do it for you, because you want to do it, not what these people saying, because they're saying that dream's far-fetched. A lot of people telling me this dream's far-fetched, and I get so much closer to where I want to be every year, and I'm not even close to where I want to be yet. You feel me? So it's just like me keep going and me getting closer to where I want to be. It's me pushing. So keep going, man. Don't care.
Yeah, what did you say?
I say, like, just be positive. Like, don't really like let nobody influence you. Just do what you like, do what you love. Like, people are gonna hate regardless. Like just take the negative and turn it into something positive. Like you don't gotta go down to their level.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's important to have that understanding of why you're doing it. So find that understanding of why you're doing it and what you really enjoy doing. So start with explore things, see what you really like doing. Don't think just because you don't know what you're really passionate about now that you don't have any passion. I didn't find out what my passion was, and I'm not sure I still know what my passion is, but I didn't find out what my passion was until I really graduated college. Like, I had no idea what I was going to do. I just finished an internship type thing, and I was like, they had let me go because they were supposed to give me a job, and they didn't. But it's all love with them. Exactly. It's all love because
it's gonna work out for you.
I got closer to figuring out what I really love doing. They gave me an opportunity when they didn't give me a job to really find out what I wanted to do, and I started doing this with my boys.
It's all about trial and error.
Exactly. It's all about trial and error.
Yeah, you might not know right now. Your idea might change completely. Like, you may be rapping right now, but in 10 years, like, you might be like, you know what, like, I want to just stick to producing, or I want to just stick to something else, like, or just switch it all up completely. Try new lane.
Yep, that's big facts. That's for sure.
Where do you guys see yourself in the next 5 years, though? What are you guys thinking?
Man, in the next 5 years, in all seriousness, if everything goes the way it's supposed to go, when we put the money where it's supposed to go, I definitely see ourselves just, I'm not gonna say mainstream, but I want to see ourselves getting radio time. You feel me? Right. I want to see ourselves getting a show and getting paid for the show, not us having to pay to perform still. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I want to get paid for these shows. I want more than 20,000 people listening to my music. You feel me? That's the goal for me in the next 5 years. And it's realistic, and it's not hard. It's just your passion and how hard you're willing to go and the work you're willing to put in.
Definitely.
That's what people don't know.
I love to hear it.
Good looks, bro.
Man. Yeah. And it is important that you try those different things so you can get that feedback and you do put it out.
Exactly.
We do a couple of different things on this channel too. We haven't really found what we want to do yet, but
still looking through it.
We're still looking through it. The point is, we just gotta try and see see if it sticks or not.
Exactly.
Exactly. But I think this might be a really good place to wrap it up. First, before we wrap it up, I want to make sure you mention everything you think you want to mention to the people out there. So make sure we put that in the bio.
For sure, man. Check out my last tape, everybody. Ballers Obsession. Like I said, my main producer right here, DizzyGotHeat. He produced the whole tape. We going hard, man. 2022, like I keep saying it every time I get some time to say it, but it's just starting. 2022 is just getting started for us, for real. Like we got a lot of work to get done. In the next week, the video will be dropping also for Won't Accept Defeat, the intro to Ballers Obsession. Y'all please go check that out when you get some time, for sure.
Where can they find you on social media?
Oh yeah, E Youngin on all platforms. E Youngin _ on IG. If you just type in E Youngin, it'll pop up. E Youngin Apple Music. E Youngin on Twitter. E Youngin everywhere. So yeah, check me out for sure.
My Instagram's _ DizzyGotHeat.
Yeah, make sure y'all check them out.
That's what's new. Yeah, Ballers Obsession out now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have it posted on there as well.
Make sure y'all stay tuned for the summer and winter. Sun's coming.
Yeah,
sun's coming.
Big facts. A whole lot's coming this winter.
Horrors filled the space, said she never felt this pain. Panics with my think.